What up, Dokkaners? We're going to be taking on the Mecha Frieza King Cold Red Zone event with a full Goku's family team led by the 200% exchange Goku Gohan. The strategy is simple. Make sure that you have enough units that have the ability to do certain things even when they're sealed. That is the main focal point of this team build, and that is why you are seeing the units that you see on this screen. So as we run through this first part of the event, which is just a basic Super Battle Road simulation, I'm just going to talk about the team composition. We've got double 200% STR Goku Gohan. We've got the Tech Ultimate Gohan, one of the best units ever. We've got the STR Namek Goku, Int Namek Super Saiyan Goku LR. We've got STR Pan, and we've got Physical Future Gohan. So the reason why I'm bringing these units is because most of them have the ability to do something even when they're sealed. The main issue, the main gimmick with this event is that the King Cold will seal one unit on your rotation, guaranteed every single turn, sometimes even two. And if that happens, your output in terms of damage is massively reduced. So your course of action is to do some damage and then survive until you get to a point where you can retaliate accordingly. So that is why I brought these units. Pan has the ability to gain dodge up to 60% throughout the course of the fight. Ultimate Gohan, or sorry, Future Gohan has the ability to gain significant damage reduction through the course of the fight. Namek Goku, the STR Namek Goku, he's a bit of a question mark, but he has some very powerful stats, which also makes for a very powerful unit in terms of offense and defense. But if we do get him to transform, he also has the ability to potentially guard. But if he's attacked by the Mecha, or actually by the King Cold, he gets that guaranteed guard because he has type advantage. So those three units, along with the Ultimate Gohan, have some sort of a gimmick that make them useful even when they're sealed. And then this guy right here, the Goku Gohan Exchange unit, once you get to the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, or once you get to the Gohan Exchange, you can then also have him use the guard mechanic as well. So we're pretty much covered across the board when it comes to secondary effects, which means the impact of the seal is not going to be as profound for this team. So what I basically did for this first round was to just sort out our rotations, get all the best units up front, try to get as many super attacks as possible with both Goku Gohans so that we could get to a point where we could use the exchange mechanic and bring out the Gohan himself. Because once he's out, you can actually start the guarding process. Once he guards 6 times, he will then guard indefinitely, which is what we wanted to do. So now I think this is turn 3. This run was going way too well. I think we used one Whis early just to ensure that everything could be sorted out in terms of building up the momentum. After that, there was no turning back. The Bulma support memory was pretty much wasted. And yeah, this rotation was, I think we cooked them right here. Yeah, we cooked them. Turn 3. In 3 turns, we absolutely blasted this first rotation, or this first round. It was very easy. Very uncharacteristically weak, by the way, for the first round of a 2-round red zone. I was expecting more robust units, but we didn't have it. So now here we are, and we are sealed twice. So there is your problem. And this Bulma's completely wasted. So what do we got to do here? We got to have both units in a place where they can take minimal damage. That wasn't going to happen without a Whis, which is why I had to use that Whis aggressively early. Gohan is able to guard, he's able to stack, so that's good. But the other two, unfortunately, cannot do much. But thankfully, the Pan has that built-in dodge, so she can still hold her own. Hopefully, the situation calls for it. It's not dependent on an attack. And now Gohan goes. Sadly, this Goku, I think this particular Goku Gohan constantly gets sealed. One of my 2 units constantly gets sealed, and I can never transform him. I think it's this one. So here we go. We're getting hit with a super. Oh, she didn't dodge it. Oh yeah, she dodged that one. Great. Great. But the good news is because of that, we got the Namek Goku. So this was actually low-key the thing that we wanted. Now we got Namek Goku out here, which means more stats, more guarding, more hype. And how many people got sealed here? I think just the Namek Goku. All right, so perfect. Time to exchange.
I give up. I learned how strong you really are. That's it. I quit. Go. It's your turn, son. You can do it.
All right. I'll try.
Like I said, Gohan needs 6 guards, instance of guarding, for him to get a permanent guard. So on this first rotation, he is going to get, I think, 4. Those are 2. All the while, he has incredible stats. He can hit incredibly hard, and he has a 70% chance to counter ki-based super attacks, which both of these units have. Mecha Frieza and King Cold both have the ki-based super attack. And there you go. What is he? Oh my. Oh, this is going to hurt. I don't know if that's his voice. I just made that up. Sorry. Oh my God, right in the... And then, oh, the other thing is this guy. Int Namek Goku gets a guaranteed critical hit when in the presence of a Frieza. So we focus all of our attacks on King Cold. Why? Because King Cold is the source of the sealing. He is the reason why one or maybe two of your units are getting sealed every single turn. So it's imperative that you also focus all of your efforts on King Cold, because once you break that sealing mechanic, you can then run over Mecha Frieza. And that's what we're going to do. Sadly, we couldn't do it there, but we're going to do it here. We still had one more seal. Yeah, dude, it's the friend unit, man. He could not launch a super attack. So we didn't do anything here. We just decided to roll through. We still have the, I think the after effects of the, wait, hang on. I forget. I lost track of where the Whis was. It doesn't matter. We're about to kill King Cold. So now the seal is gone. This guy's about to hit my ultimate Gohan. Not a big deal. He's got the guard. So we're fine. I think Whis already ended last turn, but it doesn't matter. This physical future Gohan has had a couple of turns to gain the damage reduction. So that combined with his stat buffing, he's going to be fine. We're all good. A double digits. A double digits. And now we have, I think these are going to be the last two that we need for permanent guard. That's 5. And then this one should be 6. And he's at 9 million attack stat, this Gohan. 4.2 million. And that's it. Full guard. Meanwhile, this guy has a grudge match to settle. He's not even in the first slot. He doesn't need to be. He is still just as effective in the second slot. And as you can see, we're going for the 18 key because the 18 key raises his attack. We don't care about the defense anymore. We got plenty of guarding and we have nothing to worry about in terms of seals. This might have been the only question mark, but she's got her full 60% dodge now, so we're fine. We are approaching the end game.
I'm very angry!
Figured I'd bring out the rage mechanic just to make this mildly traumatizing for the Mecha Frieza. Dude just revived from this fight. So, you know, I just wanted to remind him of the good old days. Adding insult to injury, the Namek Goku decides to dodge the attack. He wasn't going to take damage anyway. I just love the fact that he dodged that. And if you're wondering why I decided to do all this and I'm relishing in this moment, I kind of hate Frieza extra, like a lot more right now because of the fact that the Frieza red zone, the first stage, or was it the second stage? One of those two, I have been getting destroyed left and right. So anytime I see Frieza, I want blood. So now after that, we are now going to go on the offensive with this.
Incredible.
Allow me to send our new hero to his destination.
This is perfect. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, time to go.
All right, everybody's ready. Let's do it. And at this point, I just said, forget it. Goku Gohan, that friend unit exchange, never gonna happen. Just move aside. We got this. So I had this guy go first. I was a little nervous because I wasn't sure if he still had his guard, but thankfully he got it right there. So he's good. This Gohan then launches a couple of attacks and smacks him around. Even if it's just one attack, we're doing so much damage now, it doesn't matter. We're approaching the end. Yeah, we only did one attack. And he didn't super, which means he's probably going to super first thing next turn. But thankfully, we've got the Gohan, which means we have a 70% chance to counter. And we've got a Dokkan attack. So there's that, and full counter. And on top of that, it's time to get serious. Gonna go all out! And there you have it, folks. 15 million damage on the Dokkan attack. This event is widely considered to be one of the easier red zone stages. I don't personally think it is really easy. I think it's more of, if you know what the enemy is capable of, you can easily counter it. I think that's the most important thing, because for events like Broly Red Zone, we know how to counter the event. The problem is getting to that point. There's a lot of variables that have to go your way, a lot of RNG that needs to be involved. Certain things have to happen so that you can actually do the thing that you want to do. Here, you know what the enemy's about, you know what they need to do, and you know exactly what to do to counter it, and you can do it at a much easier rate. So that's why I think this event is a lot more well received than some of the other red zone stages. But alas, if you guys have several units that have secondary abilities that make them still viable in spite of being sealed, that's going to help. And if you bring several serviceable STR units or anyone that can actually do significant damage against the King Cold, that is also going to help you, because the faster you kill King Cold, the easier this event will be for you. And the first round is surprisingly easy, so remember that too. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments what team you ran for this event. Let me know what was your MVP. Let me know if there were certain strategies that you also like to employ that other people should know about. Let me know. Share your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future, and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you're going to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned, and remember to Dokkan responsibly.